Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dylan back again with another DJI Mavic 2 Pro tutorial video, and today we are going to jump into the intelligent flight mode known as active track. Now, active track is an intelligent flight mode that will allow you to basically draw a box around an object or subject that's going to move or that you want to follow hands-free. You don't have to put your thumbs on the sticks and it'll follow it. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. As you can see, I'm on the DJI Go 4 app. Far left of the screen, you see the 4 white icons. You see the third one down. It's a little remote icon. We're going to tap that. That brings up our intelligent flight modes. Now, if you look up to the far right in the upper part of it, the top right corner, you'll see active track. We're going to click on that, and right off the bat, it shows you one of the 3 modes, how to do it, known as trace, which is probably the most popular. We're going to click OK. Now then, at the bottom, you'll see that we have 3 items now. We have trace, profile, and spotlight. Now, first of all, I want to make it clear and let it be known that I am up above any trees, power lines, man-made or naturally made structures. So we still do have obstacle avoidance, but it's still good to make sure that we are above anything. We don't want to hit anything. And now that we have trace selected in the bottom left, we're going to draw a box around our truck, and we're going to hit go. Then I'm going to hit record. I'm going to put it in drive, and as you will see, the drone is just going to start following us. And naturally, on this road that there's usually nobody on, we're going to have a guy, and it didn't mess it up. I thought it might try to bounce over and start tracking him and following him, but as you can see, my thumbs are not on the sticks and the drone is just following us. Right now I'm going to 15. I'm going to push it up to about 30 and set the cruise, and we're going to see how good the drone actually does with staying caught up to us. So 28, 29, 30, have my cruise control on, and again, as you can see, hands are not on the sticks. Drone is following us all on its own, which is super cool. So, okay, so now I'm gonna actually slow down a little bit. I see some power lines coming up here, and I actually just wanna make sure I wanna be up higher in altitude so I'm not gonna hit anything. So I'm actually on my left stick, I'm pushing up. I'm gonna go up to about 70 feet or so, 72 feet, that ought to do it. And we're still in the trace mode, and I wanna show you guys kind of a variant you can do in trace mode. Now, do you see right below my truck on the interface, that white ball, and then it kind of has the arcing lines? So what that is not only can the drone follow you, it can actually orbit you as it's following you. Now keep in mind that right now we're not in the ideal situation to use this, because in a vehicle you're going to be going a little faster, but like if we're on a bike or if you're tracking somebody walking or something a lot more slow moving, this can be really cool. We'll try it just for demonstration purposes, and I'll only go about 5 to 10 miles an hour so we can let the drone orbit. But if you want it to go clockwise, you would just simply slide that ball to the left. If you want it to go counterclockwise, you slide it to the right. I'll slide it to the right, and then the further you drag it to the left or the right, the faster it's going to go. So I'm going to put it at about 74%, and now I'm actually just going to resume. Again, you see my hands are not on the sticks. It's doing this all on its own, and I'm only going to go about 5 miles an hour here. And as you can see, we just get this real cinematic looking, effortless shot right off of our DJI Mavic 2 Pro. And of course, this can be done easily on the on the Mavic Pro itself, the Mavic 2 Zoom, the Phantoms, all that. They're pretty much all the same, pretty universal throughout. But as you can see, it just did a full circle there, and of course we can bring it back to 0 to have it stop. Now I'm actually going to kind of pull over to the side of the road again, and there's somebody coming behind me, but we're going to on the far left, we're under the red X, we're going to hit the little person, and then that brings up our modes again. And actually what we're going to have it do is we're going to click profile. This is the second mode in active track. We're going to click OK. Now what profile mode does is it is a mode to where it like shoots the profile of you. And I'm looking out my window to see the drone. So you kind of want to position it to where it's at a to where you can see your kind of your profile or the side of yourself, which we've done here. Now I'm going to draw a square around my box, or a box around me, and I'm going to hit go. This guy's probably going to stop and ask if I'm okay. Maybe not, we'll see. All right, there he goes. All right, now I am just going to start going. Now keep in mind, guys, that in profile mode, it's designed for the drone to fly sideways and get kind of this profile or this side view of you, which is really cool. And as you can tell, I'm out here in the boonies in rural southwest Oklahoma, outside of town. Did that because I knew there wouldn't be a whole lot of traffic and I wouldn't have to worry much about, you know, structures and things of that nature. It's just for demonstration purposes. Wanted to show you guys the active track feature in the 3 different modes. So as you can see, that's what profile mode does, and you actually can still, oh, it lost us right there. I was gonna say, you can actually control the drone, but whenever I push down on the stick to take the drone further away, it kind of glitches. So it's just kind of best just to kind of leave it alone in profile mode. And I'm actually going 20 miles an hour and it's actually staying with us pretty good. Of course, if you start going much faster than that, it's actually going to it's probably going to start, you know, falling back behind, but it's actually doing a really good job of staying caught up with us. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's try out the last mode that we can use doing active track. Again, to the far left, guys, under the red ball with the X, we're going to click on that little icon, and now of these 3, we're going to do Spotlight. Tap on Spotlight, it tells you what it does. So basically, on Spotlight, the thing that I can say about it, and right now I'm manually controlling the drone, I'm getting it in position that I want it to be in. Let's take it a little this way. With Spotlight, here's a good way that I think of it right here, is just think of your drone being like an actual spotlight. So like if this is, my finger is what we're tracking, wherever my finger goes, the drone is just going to follow, which is what active track does anyways, but the drone does not move at all. Doesn't go up, doesn't go down, doesn't go left, doesn't go right, unless you manually control it and tell it to. So you'll see what I'm saying. So we'll draw our box, if it can find us. We're gonna hit go. And now, instead of like in trace or profile where the drone physically moved, it's just going to hover there. But it's still, as you can see, without me touching the sticks, it's still just following my truck. So this is a good mode, like if you're just wanting to, if you're going to be like not moving very far and you're wanting to have it trace, whether it's you skating on a frozen pond, or I don't know why that jumped in my head right off the bat, but it's just a good mode to kind of have the drone kind of follow you around like a spotlight does, you know, like if you're up on a stage during a play or something. So anyways, those are the 3 modes when it comes to active track. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to smash that thumbs up button. Also, please be sure to subscribe, as I will continue to have more DJI Mavic 2 Pro's videos upcoming in the future. As always, guys, I enjoyed it. This is Dylan. Y'all have a wonderful day.